Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're continuing with the series Understanding Fractions, and this is the part 3. In this series, we're going to understand how to compare fractions. So we've done a number of things before now, the part 1 and the part 2, where we talked about the basics of fraction and equivalent fractions. So if you didn't get that, the link is attached in the description of this video. Do well to check that out. And also, very important, please do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel and support us with liking this video and drop your comments, and I will surely respond to them. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section and I will attend to it. Thank you very much. Let's move on. So today we're going to know how to compare and order fractions. So let's check how we compare fractions. So this symbol, this sign, it means bigger than or greater than. We're going to be using these 3 signs. And then this one, means smaller than or less than. You already know that, right? And this last one means same as or equal to. So note these 3 symbols. We're going to be using them in our comparison. Okay, so we use these signs to make comparison between fractions. Look at the fraction word and try using it to make the statements below correct. And take notes of these signs as well. So we have 1/2 is bigger than 1 what? 1/4 is equal to 2. 1/8 is less than 1, and 1/4 is greater than 1. Okay, welcome back. So let's look at that. I hope you got the answer right. In the first one, 1/2 is greater or is bigger than 1/4. So if you check 1/2, you will see that it's quite bigger than 1/4. So it's not about the number below, but then now look at that again. 1/2 is also bigger than 1/8. Yeah, 1/2 is also bigger than 1/8. 1/2 is also bigger than 2/8. Now 1/2 is also bigger than 1/16. Also bigger than 2/16, 3/16, 4/16, and you could count as many 16ths that would be equivalent to 1/2. Now 1/4, which is 1/4, is equal to or same as 2/8. Do you see that? 1/4, 2/8. Yes, correct. And 1/4, 1/4 is also equal to 4/16. 4/16 will make 1/4. So if you look at that, check your fraction word very well. You see how this is. And also 1/8 is less than 1/4. So 1/8 less than 1/4. We were using greater than sign before and equal to. Now we're using less than. 1/8 is also less than 1/2. 1/8 is less than 1/2. And 1/4 is greater than 1/8. 1/4 is also greater than 1/16. Now, let's do some comparison from biggest to smallest and from smallest to biggest. So here we're going to also use the greater than, the less than signs to make the comparison. So look at this fraction word and look at these numbers. 3/8, 5/16, 2/4, and 1/2. Can you order them from biggest to smallest using the bigger sign, bigger than sign, or smaller than sign, as the case may be? So we're going from biggest to smallest. Okay. Let's see that. Because we're going from biggest to smallest, we're going to use the bigger than sign, which is the greater than sign. So the biggest of those numbers is the 1/2, which is bigger than 2/4 or 2/4, and 2/4 is bigger than 3/8. Can you see that? Yeah. Look at that again. And 3/8 is bigger than 5/16. That's correct. Here we have biggest to smallest, you put your arrow. This is usually how you present your ordering when you're ordering, numbers, or you're ordering fractions. Remember to put your arrow to state where you're going from biggest to smallest is where we're heading. So we've done that. Now let's go from smallest to biggest, same numbers. So 516 will be less than or smaller than 3a, and 3a is less than or smaller than 2/4, while 2/4 is less than or smaller than 1/2. Did you get that? Good. So you put your arrow and you put where you're ordering from to where you're heading. So we're moving from smallest to biggest. So you always remember to indicate that. That is it about ordering fractions. So I'll see you in the next lesson when we'll continue with this series. Bye.